was a Meech fan. Let's make it clear. 50 couldn't, everybody wanted to be a big Meech. Everybody wanted to be on the block and do what Meech did. There's no question. Whether that's the right type of thinking or not, we're not going to talk about that. But you could best be clear, 50 wanted to be a big Meech. He just wasn't able to do it. He didn't accomplish it. But guess what, Curtis? You accomplished something being a rapper. So just take that. It wasn't in you to be a big Meech. You didn't survive. You almost didn't survive that. It wasn't in you, but so he was a fan of, admired Big Meech. So he comes and rushes and says, hey, I want to do the story. He didn't care about Tammy Collins then, right? And got his son, put him through acting school, got his son to play it, his dad. Like, how dope was that? So he does something so amazing just to fucking ruin it because of his emotional traumas. Again, mad because this nigga took a picture or is doing business with somebody that you don't like. This is what you do? Oh no, bruh. No, man, he's a man trapped in a kid's mentality. He has a man's body trapped in somebody who's probably 22, 23. That thinking that's not a man thinking. Like 50's what? 50's almost 50 now?
50 is 50, I believe.
Yeah, 50's 50. So, what the fuck is that? Like, there's so many layers of that are bullshit and fucked up, bro. So, Meech went and did 20 fucking years. 20 years that man did. I'm not talking 3, 4. 20 years is murder years. That man did 20 years of his life locked up in a fucking cell, eating slop, with motherfuckers telling him what to do, spread your ass cheeks and cough. 20 years of that. 20 years of beating your dick. 20 years. This. So he comes out now in this Tammy Collins thing. Now, I've been through the system and all this shit. I done listen, feds and it. One thing I do know without even trying to get so integral in it, Tammy Collins didn't do a day. A fucking day. And I'm sure Tammy had some type of something with the feds before she even met Meech. There was something that Tammy was doing that Tammy knew before she even met Meech. So however that went, third, fourth party, this, that, the third, I'm not concerned with none of that. I know homie just did 20 years. And then this is what I also know. I knew, right, and I hope Meech watches this, I knew when 50, and eventually I'm going to try to go visit Meech. Me and Meech are cool. I knew 50, 50 knew about that situation with Tammy Collins and all that. Everybody did. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? He didn't give a fuck. He wanted to make money and exploit the situation. Plus, he was a fan. Now, because this man takes a picture with Ross, you go and do this. Number one, it's dangerous, homie, because Meech is loved. He's loved. He's loved. And number two, it shows how weak you are. Like, that's some like shit. That's some female shit. Like, females do that. That's how females do. Like, nigga, you ain't going with this nigga. And the industry is made up of, like you said, since there's so much beef, if we didn't network business-wise, if men wasn't men, then motherfuckers would be fucked up because a lot of people don't like a lot of people in this industry, but they still do business with them. And that's the way to go. It's not about, like, just get the business done. You know what I'm saying? This is legal money. Let's all make it. So we don't have to go back and lose our fucking freedoms. So, that's 50's full of shit. And once again, all the people, man, fuck that. Meech should have been loyal to 50. And me, how the fuck do Meech? So Meech owes 50 life loyalty because he did, motherfuckers was gonna do that show anyways, with or without 50. The BMF show was gonna get told. 50 made a great decision, made a great business move, and he did it. He don't owe that nigga. And when you look at this, 50 is cool with Snoop. Snoop was dissing the shit out of Eminem at one time. We're in a pick and choose society. Niggas know who to pick and choose to benefit them. All right? And I'm gonna move forward and say, Ross knew what he was doing when he went. Ross is another great businessman. He knew what he was doing when he was going to drop that bag on Meech. He necessarily wasn't doing it. I mean, I can't say that he wasn't doing it because he wanted to help him, because I can say he did. He made that song and everything. Ross, another one that admired Meech, right? But he knew that it was gonna fucking make some waves with 50. He knew the reason he was doing this also was to get at 50. And I wish these two grown-ass, millionaire-ass men would just put this little bullshit-ass beef. These niggas don't got ain't nobody got killed in Ross's family because of 50. Ain't no one got killed in 50's family because of Ross. These niggas need to put that shit aside. Enough is enough, because that shit's getting kid shit again. All right? We know y'all are killers. We know y'all got killers. Money, well, then act like a man then. If y'all so men and down with this shit, then act like men and squash that shit. Because that shit ain't helping nobody, and for sure, it's putting Meech in a horrible position. This man's in a halfway house, so he can't talk the way he want to talk and say they want, because I know he's not happy with this. He can't be. But he don't want to get caught up in their bullshit, because that's not even real beef. Come out here and squash that beef and show these young niggas out here to put these guns down, stop killing each other. That'll be a major statement. Y'all want to leave some legacy shit? Leave that. Because the shit y'all doing now is just some bullshit. That shit that shit ain't nothing.